Hi, and welcome back to RN by Inside Learning Hub. This is Sumit Chaudhary, and you are watching another interesting video. So today we cover about drop-down handling in Selenium. So first, we need to understand what is a drop-down. Demo.qa. Okay, so select menu. Okay, as your web page consists of various web elements ranging from text field, buttons, checkbox, drop-down. etc. With the wide use of form on the websites these days, we come across drop-down now and then. There are various types of drop-down available these days, majorly of which are categorized as a single select and multiple select. So which allows single select allow us to select a one value at a time, or multiple select allow us selecting a multiple value. So Selenium WebDriver provide a class named select which provide a various method to handle the dropdown. So as you can see, we have a input box, uh, checkbox, a radio button or checkbox, and calendar or file selection or text area, or this is a drop down. Okay, so so this drop down allow us to select a single value, and this drop down allow us to multiple value. Okay, so in this tutorial we will understand the intricacies of select class of Selenium WebDriver, and we'll understand how can we handle drop down in Selenium by covering this detail under the following. So we will cover in this tutorial video what is a select class, how to handle a value from a dropdown in a Selenium, how to select multiple value from a dropdown, and how to get options from a dropdown, and how to deselect a value from a dropdown. So all of these are very frequently asked question in an interview. So so we will cover all these things. So first we need to understand what is the select class in Selenium. So right click on an element and click on inspect. So as you see, this drop down is handled by the div class, div tag, sorry, and this drop down is created with the select tag. Okay, so whenever in a DOM you find the select tag, you use we use select class, okay, which is provided by the Selenium. So I'm going my ID and create a class to demonstrate more on the select feature. So select class in Selenium, okay. Select. So as soon as you write a select in your ID, you will get an option uh, to read about this. So select class come from the org.openqa.selenium.support.ui. So this is a package of the select class. So as soon as you click on on that, so the package is imported. Okay, so select is a class, so you can create a select object. So select object, new select. So select select class constructor is a parameterized constructor which required a web element type of uh, parameter. Okay, so we will understand. Okay, so now as you can see, so select class object provide a different method which help to perform the activity on the drop down. Okay, so deselect all will help to deselect the selected value from the multiple selection, and deselect by index by help to deselect the value which is selected by the index value. Okay, deselect by value. So this method help to deselect the uh, value by the which is we selected by the value. Okay, we will, we will understand by practically. Okay, so select by visible text, sorry, deselect by visible text method help to deselect the value which is selected by the text. Okay, and equals help to identify the uh, uh, any value which is visible on the drop down. Okay, so get all selected options. So whenever we select all the value from the multiple selection, and we need to identify how many value we have selected from the drop down, so we can use this method, and this method help to identify how many value we selected. Okay, so and get first selected option. So get first selected option help to identify. For suppose we selected a multiple value from a drop down, and we need to identify which is the first value we have to select. We already selected. Okay, so this method very helpful to get this confirmation. Okay, so get options, get all the option which is available on the drop down. For suppose we have so many value in a drop down, might be country, might be currency, might be on so and so many value, might be 100 value, might be 1,000 value in a drop down. So how to get all the option in one list? So with the help of get option, we get all the value from the drop down. Okay, so all this method is very helpful. So as you can see, select by index, select by value, select by tags. So all these method help to select a value by different way. So in interview, the interviewer will ask to you how many way we can select a value from the drop down. So you can say that we can select a value from a drop down by using index, using value, using visible tags. Okay, so begin let's begin. So first we cover the how to select a value from a drop down. So single selection first, selection drop down. Okay, so first we need to redirect on this page. One second. uh so I am going to copy the browser setup code. Okay, saving the time. Okay, and wave drive wave driver manager. I hope, as I remember, I have already covered the wave driver library, which is provided by the Bunny Krika by the GitHub. Okay, so if not covered, I will check on my series and then cover the separate with the separate video. Okay, the functionality of the WebDriver manager. Okay, so edge and setup. Okay. Okay, so now driver dot create. So right click on, I have already right click on that, and create a create a uh, XPath. So I'm going to create driver dot find element by dot XPath. So double slash uh, ID, not ID, select. Okay, and ID dot old select menu. So you can get help by selector hub. So 1 second. So selector hub help to get XPath by any element. So on click on any element, and you will get an option selector hub in your option menu, and click on the relative XPath. So you need to first set up the selector hub on your browser. Okay, I have already covered the separated video where the selector hub. Okay, so now I'm clicked, so you can see we have get the element, the XPath. Okay, now so this line return the wave element object. So now I will show again XPath. Okay, so wave element. Okay, and old select menu. So wave element is an interface which is come from the open qs.selenium wave element. Okay, which help to store the element which is created by us. Okay, so now, so first select by index. So as you know that index is starting from the 0 in the array. So select object dot select by index. Okay, so as you can see, 1 second, as you can see we have 10 value, and I want to select the 9th value, which is magenta. So now magenta. Okay, we should select magenta. Okay, now run this code. Something is wrong. No, 1 second. One second, one second. My bad. Sorry. Actually, we have not provided the element. Okay. So that's why we get an error. Okay. Now run again. Okay. And then so as you can see, so first we need to store the drop down object in our wave element object. Okay, and we need to provide an object of the select constructor. Okay, so the select constructor get all the option stored, all the option which is available on this drop down. Okay, so you can select by one by from the single selection. Okay, select. Okay, so now the second is, so I'm going to comment this. So select by value. Okay, so now select object dot select by value. Okay, so how to identify which value is you need to put. So as you can see, every select drop down has a value. So this now I want to select a white color. So now 6. So one second. Mhm. Object dot select by. So select value is a parameterized method which is required the string value. Okay. So 9, not 9, 6 between, yeah, 6 is white. So now run this code. Okay, as you can see, we selected the white color. Okay, so visible text generally visible on the web page. So as you can see, the red color is visible and yellow, blue, green, okay, purple, black, white, violet, indigo, and all these things. So these are the inner text of the drop down. So I am going to select a purple. Okay, so purple and run this code. Okay, so as you can see, the purple color is selected. So we have covered the by index, by value, by visible text. Now how to get all the option, okay, from the drop down. Select object dot get options. So get option is a list type return a list type wave element. So we have to store in a list type object. Okay, so now get object and list. Okay, so I have already covered the collection from the Java. So please watch my collection video. So I have already covered all the list, array list, linked list, all the things. Okay, so wave element. Okay, all options. Okay, So now I want to import the class. So Java, so list come from the java.util class. Okay. Okay, so now we have to uh, for each loop. So wave element option store all option. I want to print all the things. Oh, okay, all options. Okay, okay. So CISO option dot get tags. Okay, so this help to get this help to get all the option, and this for each loop iterate the value one by one and store in the option, and we can print by the help of get tags. Okay, so get tags help to get the tags which is available in the inner tags. So in the inner tags. Okay, so now run this code. Okay, so web browser is launched and page is open. Okay, so taking a time. So far we have covered the how to, what is a select class, or what is a drop down. Okay, and how to select a value from the drop down by index, by value, by the visible text, and how to get all the option from the drop down. So in the coming video, I will cover the how to deselect the value from the drop down, and and all of the rest we not cover so far. So we have covered what is the uh, we have covered then how to get a value from the drop down. So we have covered done, and how to get option we have covered. Okay, so the two things I will cover in the coming video. Okay, so now go to the code. You can see we get all the option which is available on the drop down. Okay. Okay, I hope you understood the concept of you, and you like the video. To show your feedback, please like the video, share it with your network. If you have any questions, suggestions, uh, and feedback related to this video, then please feel free to comment on the comment section. If you are new to this channel, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of updated video. Thanks for giving your valuable time to watching the video. Thanks guys.